Now let's have a look at this question. A contractor did not have room in his garage for 8 of his trucks. Did not have room means did not have enough space in his garage for 8 of his trucks. That means he have to keep 8 of his trucks outside. Did not have room in his garage for 8 of his trucks. That means 8 trucks he have to keep outside his garage. He therefore increased the size of his garage by 50%, which gave him room for 8 more trucks than he owned altogether. So how many trucks did he own? So let's suppose this is the garage. So he kept some trucks in the garage. The garage became full, because of which he have to keep 8 trucks outside the garage. So question is, how many trucks did he own? So he owns X plus 8 trucks. So what did he do? He couldn't keep his trucks outside. So he extends this garage. He increases the size of the garage. So he increases the size. The size becomes so much, which gave him room for 8 more trucks than he owned altogether. That means he made it so big that forget about accommodating these 8 trucks. After accommodating these 8 trucks, still enough space was left for 8 more trucks. So the new extended part, so this is the extended part. So this part is 50% of the original part, because it is said that this was extended by 50%. So it means the number of cars or the number of trucks accommodated in the extended part will also be 50% of the original number of trucks that were accommodated. So it means 8 plus 8, 16 is 50% of X. So from here X is equal to 32. Question is, how many trucks did he own? Number of trucks owned is not X. It is X plus 8. 8 trucks were left outside. So 32 plus 8, so that is equal to 40. Now let's see this one. Recently I had gone to a locality called Shadigarh for conducting a survey about the number of married persons in the locality. The population of the locality is 7,200 and 11 by 18th of these are males. So total population 7,200. So out of these, some are male and some are females. So how many are males? 11 by 18th. So 11 by 18th of what? Total population. So total population is this much. 8 fours are 72. So number of males 4,400. It means the remaining are females. So number of females 7,200 minus 4,400. So how much? So as you can see, this comes out to be equal to 2,800. And if 40% males are married, so out of these, how many are married? 40%. So 40% of 440. So 40 by 100 into this much. So 44 into 4. So 1560. So these many are married male. Now the catch in this question is See, men, if men are married, so they must have their wives. So these females, out of these females are their wives. So these wives are part of these females. So wives means married females. So if nothing is given, you have to assume that husband and wife, they are living in same town. So if 1560 men are married, 1560 men must be having 1560 married women as their partners. So question is, find percentage of married females. So therefore required percentage. So required percentage, that means percentage of married females. So number of married females 150, total number of females 2800. So 1500 is what percentage of this much? So if you solve this, so both comes out to be multiples of 7. No, both are multiples of 4. So 7 times, this is 44, 444 by 7. So this comes out to be 62 to 6 by 7. 62, 6 by 7 percentage. Now let's have a look at this one. Deepak was to get a 50% hike in his pay, but the computer operator wrongly typed the figure as 80% and printed the new pay slip. He received the revised salary for 3 months before the organization realized the mistake. What percentage of his correct new salary will he get in the 4th month if the excess paid to him in the previous 3 months is to be deducted from his 4th month? So very good question. So see, there was this guy named Deepak. So his salary was supposed to be increased by 50%, but by mistake the computer operator entered that he will get an increment of 80%. That means 30% additional he started to get by mistake. He was supposed to get only 50%, but he started to get 80% of increment. So for 3 months, extra money got deposited in his account. So in 4th month, whatever was his real salary, because company came to know about 3 months, so company decided that in 4th month they will do the adjustment. So in 4th month, whatever was his real salary, supposed salary, because he was supposed to get a hike of 50%. So from his real salary, they deducted this extra amount and then they gave him the salary for 4th month, so that extra amount get balanced. So question is, what percentage of his correct new salary will he get in the 4th month? So good question. So let's assume his initial salary to be 100. So let's assume that his initial salary was rupees 100. So his salary was supposed to increase to 50%. Therefore, correct new salary. So correct new salary should have been rupees 150, but he started to get mistaken new salary. By mistake of computer, he started to get 80% hike. That means rupees 180 he started to get in 3 months. In 3 months, he got 90 rupees extra. So extra money deposited. Extra money deposited by mistake. It is not his mistake, so let's not blame him. So extra money deposited, he was supposed to get 150, but he started to get rupees 180. That means 30 extra. So 30 plus 30 plus 30. So 3 into 30. So total 90 rupees extra got deposited in his account. So in fourth month, salary received in fourth month will be equal to how much? So this 90 rupees extra will have to be deducted from his actual salary. So 150 minus 90. So in fourth month, he is going to get only rupees 60 because that extra 90 rupees has to be taken back. So percentage salary received, therefore percentage salary received. So 60 is what percentage of 150? So 60 by 150 into 100%. So 2 times, 3 times, so 20. So this comes out to be equal to 40%. Now let's see this one. A college has raised 75% of the amount it needs for the new building by receiving an average donation of rupees 600 from the people already solicited. Solicited means that you have already requested them that please donate. The people already solicited represent 60% of the people the college will ask for donation. If the college is to raise exactly the amount needed for the new building, what should be the average donation from the remaining people to be solicited? That means a college wants to make its new building. For that, it prepared a list that we have to ask donation from these peoples. So let assume the number of people to be 100. So 100 people or 100 donors. So 100 people are going to donate. Out of 100, 60 people have already donated. 60, they have already donated. 60% already solicited. That means already donated. It means remaining 40 are yet to donate. So 40 people yet to donate. What do we know? These people on an average have donated rupees 600. Rupees 600. So total donations received from this group. So 60 into 600, this much rupees. Let the average donation for these 40 people, let average donation is equal to rupees X. Therefore, total donation, since there are 40 people, so rupees 40X. What else do we know? We know that college has already raised 75%. So it means this amount represents 75% of the money required, and this amount represents the remaining 25%. This represents remaining 25%. So if you take the ratio of these two amounts, so if you take the ratio, so let's take the ratio. So this basically means 60 people each donated 600. So this represents 75%. On the other hand, 40 people each donated rupees X on an average. That means this is the total donation from this group. So this represents 25%. So these two numbers must be in the same ratio. It means 60 into 600 divided by 40x should be exactly equal to 75 by 25. Same ratio. So let's see. So from here 25 and 75. So 3, 40 and 60. 3 by 2. So this 3 and this 3 will get cancelled. This 2 and this also cancelled 300 times. So x comes out to be equal to 300. Let's see this one. Three friends P, Q and R. So three friends P, Q and R donate 8%, 7% and 9% of their salary to a charitable hospital in the given order. Salary of P and Q is same and the difference of their donation is rupees 74. The total donations by P and Q is rupees 525 more than R's donation. What is the percentage of total salary of the three donations? So what is the meaning of the question? So three individuals P, Q, R. Salary of P and Q is same. So you can assume 100x, 100x. Make it a multiple of 100 so that calculation becomes easy. Any percentage of 100. So 100x, 100x. Why? Because salary of P and Q is same. So let the salary of the third person R to be equal to 100y. So P is donating 8x. So donation, donated. So he donated 8x. He donated 7%. So 7x. And this guy donated 9%. So 9y. It is also known that this donation of P and Q differ by rupees 74. So donation of P and Q differ by rupees 74. It means 8x minus 7x is given as 74. So from here x comes out to be equal to 74. So their salaries are immediately known. So this is 7400 and this is also equal to 7400. Now what? The total donations by P and Q is 520 more than R's donation. So it means R's donation is 525 less than their combined donation. Their combined donation 15x minus 525. So this is R's donation. So let's solve this. So 15x. So 15 into 74 minus 520. So this comes out to be equal to 15 into 74. So this comes out to be equal to 1110 minus 525. So that is equal to 585. So R's donation is 585. It means 9y is equal to 585, which means y is equal to 585 by 9. So this comes out to be equal to 65. So his salary 100y. So 6500. So therefore total salary of these three people 7400 plus 7400 plus 6500. So that is equal to 21300. So this is their combined salary amount donated. That means combined amount donated by these three people. So C has donated 585 and these two have donated 1110. So 1110 and he has donated 585. So this comes out to be equal to 1695. So basically we have to find what is the percentage of total salary of the donation. So 1695 is what percentage of their total salary. So 1695 is what percentage of 21300. So let's solve this. So 1695 divided by 21300 into 100. So this 100 cancels. So 21169. So this should be somewhere close to, I guess, 7. So let's solve this. So if you solve this, this comes out to be equal to 7.95. A student gets an aggregate of 60% marks in 5 subjects in the ratio 10x 9, 10 is to 9 is to 8 is to 7 is to 6. So in 5 subjects, the marks that this guy has got, so assume them to be 10x, 9x, 8x, 7x, 6x. So if you find the average marks of these 5 subjects, 8x will be the average. You can see this is in the middle. Consecutive numbers. So the middle number 8x. So this is the average. So as per the information, he has scored an aggregate of 60%. So this 8x represents 60% of full marks. 60% of full marks. If the passing marks are 50%, so if the passing marks are 50%, then in how many subjects has he passed? So 8x represents 60% of full marks, whereas the passing marks is 50%. So if 60% is equivalent to 8, what will be 50% equivalent to? So the proportionality will be maintained. So let's find the value of x. So x comes out to be equal to 8 into 5, 40, 40 by 6. So that is equal to 6.4 by 6. So 6.66x. So the pass marks is 6.66x. So pass marks is 6.66x is the pass marks. So in how many subjects has he passed? In this he has passed more than 6.66. In this also he has passed. In this also he has passed. In this also he has passed. But in this he has failed because 6x is less than 6.66x. So question is, in how many subjects did he pass? So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So in 4 subjects he managed to pass. Now let's have a look at this one. An empty metal container without its handle weighs 50% of its weight when filled with a particular liquid. Okay, fine. So an empty metal container without its handle. So let this be the metal container. So this weighs 50% of its weight when filled with a particular liquid. So let's suppose this is the particular liquid. So let's suppose in this condition, filled, this is filled without handle. So the container is filled but the handle is not there, filled without handle. So what do we know about this? The weight, an empty metal container without its handles weighs 50% of its weight when filled with a particular liquid. So let's suppose in this condition the weight is 100 grams or 100 kgs, whatever. Container 100 grams is the weight. So this is filled, that means weight of container. So this basically means weight of container plus weight of liquid. So container C, liquid L, handle H. So basically weight of container plus liquid. So this we can assume to be 100 grams. Now an empty metal container weighs 50% of its weight. So therefore from here C is equal to 15% of this weight. 15% of this weight 100 gram. So C is equal to 15, which means L is equal to 85. So you can assume, so this is 15 grams empty when filled with liquid. So liquid is of 85 grams. So you can say that in this container 85 grams of liquid. So weight of the container is 15% of this, therefore 15% of 100. Now, if handle is added, so if you add handle, the weight increases by 5%. So weight of the fully filled container, that means 100 becomes 105 if you add handle. So therefore weight of handle, that is H, should be equal to 5 grams, should be equal to 5 grams. So if you understand the complete picture, handle 5 gram, liquid 85 gram, and this container itself weighs 15 grams. So this is the situation. Now what is the question? If the weight of a partly filled container with handle, so if the weight of the partly filled container with handle, so partly filled container with handle, so situation is, this is partly filled, handle is there, is 1/3 of the completely filled container with handle attached. So this weight is 1/3 of the, so this weight is equal to 1/3 of the weight when the container is fully filled with handle attached. So this weight is equal to 1/3 of 105 grams. So this weight is 35 grams. So this weight is 35 grams. So this 35 grams, 5 gram is of handle, 15 gram is of the container. So what is the weight of liquid? So weight of liquid, 35 minus 15 plus 5, 20 grams. Already we know 20 grams, so the remaining weight must be coming from here. So 35 minus 20, so that is equal to 15 grams. So what is the question? Then what fraction of the container is utilized? That means this container is built to contain 85 grams of liquid, but you are filling it with only 15 grams of liquid. So fraction of container utilized. So what fraction of container you have utilized? 85 is the full capacity, but you are filling only 15 grams into it. So 15 by 85, both are multiples of 5, so 3 by 17. So let's see this question. Arun's present age in years is 40% of Varun's age. So two people, Arun and Varun. So A for Arun, B for Varun. So Arun's present age is 40% of Varun's age. In another few years, Arun's age will be half of Varun's. By what percentage will Varun's age increase during this period? So what is meant? So as of today, Arun's age is 40% of Varun's age. So let his age be 10x. So his age is 4x. So after few years, so after, let's suppose after y years, so his age will become 4x plus y. His age will become 10x plus y. So after few years, Arun's age will be half of Varun's. So after few years, that means let's suppose after y years, so his age will be half of him. So from here you can say that 4x plus y should be equal to half of 10x plus y. So from here 8x plus 2y is equal to 10x plus y. So if you switch sides, so y is equal to 2x. So y comes out to be equal to 2x. So it means Arun is currently 4x. So from 4x he will become x, 4x plus y. Y is equal to 2x. So Arun will become, from 4x he will become 6x What about Varun? Varun is already 10x. So from 10, he will become 12x. So you can see 6x will become half of 12x. So now based on this you can answer the question. Question is, by what percentage will Varun's age increase during this period? That means from 10x his age will increase and become 12x. So required percentage 2x is what percentage of 10x, because he will see an increase of 2x, original value 10x. So 2x is what percentage of 10x? So this comes out to be equal to 20%.